Malfunction.
Malfunction, coming in. Okay, what is it?
Failure to feed.
Hi guys, Paul, welcome back after the long break. But guys, this is the problem. It's hard to coordinate the schedules. We got the life outside this and you know, other things, but
I'm a land farmer, motherfucker.
Enough with the bullshit talk. Let's drive down to the Zastava. First of all, a few things are happening right now. That stock is completely becoming loose, as you guys can see, and I tighten up the screw before going for another 1,000. We are 4,000 pass right now, but look what's happening, and it will be only worse and worse. That wood is not really good. It's not holding up. But also we have lost the nut from that release button on Zastava, which is used to hold up the dust cover, and that was purely, Paul, from the recoil from shooting.
Yep.
And to be perfectly honest, I don't even know when that happened. We came back right now, we sit down, and I'm like, holy cow, we have lost the part of that you know, assembly over there. But first things first, so we started with the barrel chronograph test, and we got the Wolf full metal jacket ammo, military classic, pulled 10 shots.
Yep.
And the slowest speed out of that barrel was 2,280 feet per second. The fastest one was 2,354, I think, right? Yep. So the average, we used our brain power, we calculated the average at 2,323, so not bad for the barrel, and the barrel was more or less consistent. We were getting the consistent readouts from the barrel. So that's after 4,000 rounds, that's not bad at all. In the last episode, we'll try to put that rifle on accuracy stand and see what we can squeeze out as far as accuracy goes. But let's dive inside. Let's see if we can get that open right now, and see it's holding up that button. Let's try use the bigger hammer. No. Oh, there we go. See, guys, like with everything on AK, you gotta use bigger hammer. Okay, I'll punch it again, okay?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Just like I said, like with everything on AK, you gotta use a bigger hammer to take it out. But that's basically a problem right now. See, Paul, now I got a problem again. There we go. All right, so let's pull out the recoil spring, and you hold on to this.
Yep.
So we'll not lose it. I'll have to go to the hardware store and get that little nut for it at some point. But let's see what's happening on the bolt carrier and bolt, and the shit is still hot. Today that rifle took, you know, there was a lot of dumps. It's easier with Paul when he's here and you know, helping out. So we really put some pressure on it. The shit was smoking hot, but we were watching to not cross over 500 degrees, and it never did.
No.
So, all right, let me look at Paul, I'm looking at the bolt and looking at the rear of the bolt. The firing pin on the back is looking perfectly fine. The front claw, ejection claw, it still has a very healthy ejection pattern, and it's spitting out the cases all over the freaking place. I think I would say it is healthy, probably 10 yards.
Oh, yeah,
ejection,
easy.
14 yards all over the place. I don't see anything wrong up front. Let me look at the locking locks and clean this up a little bit. The surface is still smooth. This is what we want to have, the nice and smooth surface on the back, no digging, no nothing. And this is looking good, Paul. It's just beat up and dirty, but it's looking good. And touch the bolt, it's still warm. Unbelievable. The piston head, it's holding up. See, guys, it's shaking a little bit, but it's holding up. The rivet is holding up. Piston head is looking good. I don't see any deformations on it like on some other rifles we have seen in the past. So all is working great here. And now I know everyone wants to see if we have any more problems with that tail on the bolt carrier, but I don't think so. It's still deformed, but it's not progressing, so that's a good sign. Whatever deformation was done, it was done, and it stays. See, you can clearly see it's folding that way.
Yep.
Inside, but it's not like moving. So another 1,000 down, and not that much of a difference. And inside the channel we are looking good too. I don't see any wear of marks or anything. So the bolt carrier is looking surprisingly good as well, and it's holding up. Let's have a look inside the trunnion. Speaking about the malfunctions, Paul, we had a few malfunctions today.
Yep.
And it was basically a failure to feed.
Yep.
On the one instance, and the other one,
it was a failure. The round was halfway in the battery and it got caught up on the mag.
all right. So yeah, it didn't go to the chamber.
Right.
It didn't go to the chamber. So, but that's it. That's not bad on all those. Oh, and we had, I think, a light primer strike too.
Yeah.
There was one light primer strike. Again, we're using a Wolf full metal jacket ammo, so it's not like a top premium ammo or anything. All right, the trigger. See, this is what I was talking about. The trigger hammer is looking perfectly fine. Not that much on it, to be honest with you. And the trigger is decent. I mean, it's not awesome. It just works, okay? So that Century trigger works. But Paul, you noted this before.
Yeah.
You can see some marks right now on the trunnion pieces, but in the strange spot, because this has nothing to do with the locking locks. This is where the bolt travels.
Yep.
That way. And hopefully you guys can see on the picture, see on the other side as well.
Yep.
Paul, here and here, and you can see it for yourself. This is where we got more interaction with the actual bolt. And at the bottom, bottom is looking perfectly fine. There's just regular wear-off marks from cycling, and the magazine catch release. Rifle takes all the magazines, no problems.
Yep.
Takes all the magazines. That cutout, look, whoever did that cutout was probably recovering from abusing alcohol over the weekend. But the truth is taking all the magazines without any issues. Rivets are still holding up. I don't see any loose rivets or anything. Our KNS trigger pins are holding up as well. Nothing special on it. Everything is looking good here. I don't see any deformations. Pins for the gas block are staying in. They are not going to win any beauty contest, but they are looking good. And the front post pins and the muzzle brake pin or the tension pin is looking good too. Again, we had a little bit problem with the cleaning rod working once or twice, so I guess that wood again got beat up, and even bending the cleaning rod, finally, it found a way to escape. Do we have the bolt carrier? Can I borrow it? Yeah, let me use the retard strength combined with the power of the mechanics and remove the gas tube. The gas tube is looking perfectly fine. I don't see any damages on the locking mechanism inside. Here we go. Here's a pirate for you guys. Everything is looking good, and the wood is looking actually cool. The wood is looking nice. It's just not the good wood, but it's looking nice. And here inside the lower portion of the handguard, you can see a little bit smoked. Yeah. From all the magazine dumps, and we had the wood smoking, but the rifle wasn't really that hot, so the quality of that wood is really low. And as I said, there are places online. You can go to the Apex Gun Parts, pick up the original Yugo wood. If you wanna do the Yugo wood for the stock, you can put the Yugo Zhukov and have the adjustable stock. You don't have to keep using that wood, but it is what it is. The rifle ships with it. Gas block inside, Paul, looks perfectly fine. I don't see any rust or anything. And let's not forget the rifle was in the water. How's the chamber? Chamber is looking good too.
Yep.
Chamber is looking good too. and that's pretty much it. All we gotta do is check the head spacing, and we'll go from there. Now I have to find that nut.
Yeah.
Hopefully at the hardware store. This is going to be a metric one, so we'll see. Still, you can run it without the nut. It's just going to be like a regular AK.
Yeah, it's just
So, but nut is gone. I don't know. It decided, screw you guys. I'm unscrewing myself. See ya. All right, guys, that's it. Stay tuned for the head spacing check. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions. And it's not closing, Paul. Let me try it one more time. That's smash. You should never do that. Okay, but it's not closing. It's really good. So the head spacing didn't move. The rifle lives for another 1,000.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.